And welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Primal Magic. I am Crazy Crafter, and pretty much right after the last one, see if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was making a bunch of cardboard, though that's not really the main thing I need. Right now, I could use some more andesite alloy, which means I need more andesite. So I'm going to head down and grab. Yeah, let's see about grabbing 2 stacks this time. That should last me a good bit, and I've got zinc now in the basement, so let's do that. There we go. I know I'm technically missing one, but I've got it up in the storage system. There's a single block of andesite that I figure I can get rid of. So I'm probably also going to need to collect some zinc from the basement, but I'll see if I have any in here. 3 nuggets. Yeah, I'm going to need to collect more from the basement. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and cook that, and then we'll go ahead. Oh, I bet I have to clear out this water. That's fine. So andesite, and we'll put in some zinc. Yep. We'll just... There we go. Oh, no, I dropped 4 nuggets in. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and over here. There we go. I didn't set this episode's timer yet. Let's see what... Okay. Yeah, I can just set I can just set 50 minutes. Not even 5, and a decent portion of that was cut out. So we let that all go. Just... There we go. And that should then, if I do this, and then iron, yeah, mechanical drill. Gonna need one of those. Gonna sleep. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and start. We'll head over there and place down some stone. Think about it, I definitely made a bit too much, but that's fine. And we'll just, right over here can be a good cobblestone generator. Let's see. I'm gonna set up a little building for it because I like setting, or at least a little platform for it. I'll probably end up making a building later. Alright, so yeah, cobblestone would go there, mechanical drill can go right here. And then I can just grab power from that somehow. Oh, actually, hello, sir. I want to go a block higher. That way I've got the conveyor belt. Yep, just for the sake of it, let me check what you got. You know, cactus could be alright. I haven't been to a desert. But, I mean, really the main thing I would have jumped at is that if I saw a sunflower in there. Which I still need to find a time to go do. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and... Where's my boat? I think it... Is my boat over there? I might need to make a new boat. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new boat. That's fine. Yeah, we'll make a boat and then head off on our little adventure to the Sunflower Plains. I mean, a good portion of this series. I know it's felt very controlled. I think it's felt very controlled for the first bit. But honestly, a good portion of this series is just following my ADHD. It's been really latched on to Primal Magick. Because I was really craving Magic Minecraft. But now I'm starting to lean a bit more into Create. And it's latching on to that more. But I figured, you know what? We'll just go on a little adventure. Take a break, because my mind's starting to get less of just... It's starting to get more scattered on, okay, Create, yeah, I need this, 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 and this, and this, and I don't want to do this, 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 and this. I just want to have it. You're kidding. A beehive right here. Do you have... Yep, you've got your bees inside of you. You're my bees now. That could have saved me like 20 minutes a few episodes ago. Also, I don't know exactly. It's been a while since I've edited and since I usually record in bursts. But I think that might have been like episode 14 or something. Also, though, I am very glad I decided to put Nature's Compass in this, because the Primal Magick mod is great and everything. It encourages exploration. You got to go several different places for different objectives. That is amazing, because essentially, in order to reach milestones, you've got to explore your world. At the same time, I don't want to go looking, or I guess better way to put it, there have been times in Minecraft where I've traveled over 10,000 blocks for a spruce forest to find a single spruce tree. I didn't have a Nature's Compass in those times. I just knew I need spruce wood because my friend wants to build with spruce wood. So I picked a direction and traveled. 10,000 blocks later, I find spruce wood. But yeah, just piece of advice for anyone making mod packs. I'm willing to leave the mod makers alone because this is a mod that exists. But for anyone making mod packs, if you've got a mod where progression is locked behind a single biome, make sure you've also got the Nature's Compass. Sorry, but I need heartwood. It's been on my checklist for way too long. Essence cask, I mean. Oh great, you broke my hat. Do you have any idea how hard that was to get? Well, I gotta start collecting more wool for a replacement, I guess. I kind of like that those guys do have a ranged attack. It's slightly annoying in combat, but I feel like it is very important. Because a zombie, or a spider, or even a creeper, I can absolutely destroy with a ranged spell. Especially the earth spell. They can't even get close if I'm hitting them consistently. And there's also the fact that I only need to hit one of them twice. Or I only need to hit them twice. And then they're dead. Either one. So the tree folk having a ranged defense in case someone were to hunt them down with a ranged spell works very well. Oh, yep. I see some sunflowers. Grab a few. There we go. Fields. Home base. Alright. And we'll go ahead and just put this stuff in here. Oh. Yeah, the andesite should all, the alloy should all be ready, so yeah. Oh, great. The miner's dead. Alright, sleep. It's okay. We'll end up getting a new person moving into the tavern who can replace them, but still, that's a bit of an inconvenience. Oops, I dropped beef stew instead of the zinc. Oh, don't want to get too distracted from the death. 302474. And oh, new miner right here.
So what'll it be for you?
Here, just take all of this. And oh yeah, the clipboard got a good bit while I was out. Some of it for the builder, some of it for the mine. All right. Let's get working. I assume the stash is empty, so all this is yeah. Yeah, I didn't pause the timer during that trip. Alright, let's see. Go down the list. 24 spruce planks, 33 spruce slabs. Alright, and then 4 spruce fence gates. Most of these are not like, oh yeah, I need 4 right now. It's more like, I'm going to need more of these later. I'm just going to put, at least for the mines, I'm going to need more of these later, so I'm going to put in a request for extra. Alright. 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. We'll put the sunflowers there. Oops. And yeah, framed with. Oh, I'm glad I hovered. Stripped spruce wood on the outside, not spruce planks. Alright. The fun part about when they ask for the stripped spruce wood is you gotta make the normal spruce. You don't just use logs, you gotta make the normal spruce wood and then strip that. Go. And I'm also going to need 16 cobblestone stairs. Alright. We can put all of that in the stash. And then I can check on what would be needed next. Alright. 1 to 2 spruce planks. Huh, those got... Yeah, 1 to 2 spruce planks framed with spruce planks this time. A spruce slab. Oh, it swapped them again. Alright, well yeah, we'll just head here, not that. Okay, 4 spruce signs, a whole, and 124 spruce fences. Alright, well I'm just gonna go ahead and make that, and that. There we go, that should be enough. 2 spruce planks, and then, yeah, the 20 frame cobblestone. Let's see what else. Yeah, spruce slab and 4 stairs. Alright. There we go. And now we head back. Oh yeah, spruce. It was 4 more spruce stairs. Yeah, not 4 more cobblestone stairs, not spruce stairs. It's still gonna be a while since we need more spruce stairs. And honestly, I think there's a good bit of stuff in there that hasn't been analyzed, so I'm just gonna arcanology the stash once I've got these in. There we go. And now let me check Grimoire. Did I ever end up in Ritual? No, I never finished the Emberflower Theory part. Alright, gonna need some more blank spell scrolls, which means over there. Do I have any? No, I do not. Still need to set up a heal spell for myself, but it's fine. I haven't been recently in a situation where I've needed the heal spell. You know, I say that, and before this episode ends, I'm going to end up in a situation where the heal spell would have saved my life. Also, editing Krez, put that's called foreshadowing away. Unless I actually end up dying again in this episode, and a heal spell would have legitimately saved me, put the that's called foreshadowing away. Alright, Grimoire. Oh yeah, the sunflower will be consumed. That's why I grabbed it. Good thing I grabbed multiple then. Because I had thought about just grabbing one, but complete. Very good. Infusing a sunflower with infernal essence has created a very hot plant. Its flower burns and smokes, giving off modest light, and can be ground down into valuable blaze powder. Oh, that's good. It can even survive when planted in soul sand or soul soil, though I question what absorbing nutrients from such material would do to the plant. Well, now I've got to try it. And then, yeah, minor infernal attunements. So yeah, blaze powder, nether wart, another infernal shard, and an infernal rune. Alright. Well, here's the blaze powder. Nether wart. Oh, I never... Here, let me scan that. And did I ever... Yeah, I'll scan the blaze rod too. Makes sense. You know, let me also just clear this. grab some Ignics, and I'm gonna need something with a good bit of I've got the perfect thing for a good bit of Infernal. Right there. And you know what, we'll scan the sliver as well. Where's an Arcanometer? There it is. Let me just check Grimoire. Nothing new? Nothing new. Okay. Alright, and then Infernal Dust. Let's see. Oh, right. I've got to do it in here. Alright, so Infernal Rune, Netherwort, Sunflower, Infernal Shard, and Blaze Powder. Let me double check. Ritual, Ember Flower. Gonna need to light the gray ritual, or any ritual candle. It just defaults to gray. Let's go. Light the candle. Ring the bell. Hey, why did that bit of... There it is. I learned from last time. Yeah, Ember Flower. I mean, I've got to scan this. I lost the... There it is. I keep losing the Arcanometer. Okay. Yeah, this is a good replacement for the Soul Crystals. And I think, yeah, I can plant that right there. Go ahead and sleep night away. Don't want another miner dying on me. And then I would like to just check. Can I bone meal this like I can bone meal rose bushes? Yes, you can. Yeah, I just got on-demand Infernal Essence. Or Blaze Powder. Alright, but unfortunately, that did not get me any closer to figuring out what I'm missing. What are you upset about? I know that symbol.
What can I do for you?
Okay, nothing. Huh. Yeah, you still gotta take everything over. But yeah, what? I'm missing something. See, I've been to another fortress. I scanned the blaze. I scanned the wither skeleton. I used the drained soul on both of them. See, I made the ember fire. I guess I should just do some more ritual magic stuff. Yeah, I guess yeah, Axe of the Lightning Crash, Primal Axe, 2 Sky Shards, a Sky Rune, Mana Prism, and the Mana Salts. Oh wait, I think that's the 2 Sky Runes. There's Sky Shards, not Sky Runes. Yeah, let me also just put that back there. There's Grimoire. Yeah, Sky Rune, Mana Salts. Yeah, Primalite Salt here. We go grab the Redstone Dust. Let's see, right here. Oh! Well, okay then. hopefully that's at my spawn. And I will replace the windows later. That that started. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a Discord notification. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to deal with that after this episode. Nothing bad. Just friend needs help with something. Not a rush, but yeah. Let me actually respond. So yeah, the Primalite Axe, the Sky Rune, and the Mana Prism. I I still need to, I need some time to recover from that. I'm still slightly in shock. Oh, I got a Sky Rune already. Oh man, that. On honestly though, I am so very much glad that that did not kill me. It would have been absolutely hilarious. But I am so glad that that did not kill me because I could see editing Kraz not not even just wanting to keep, but having the idea because I was so adamant about it that a that's called foreshadowing would be great. But no, I wouldn't have died. I never. I don't think I'm going to die this episode. Although I am entirely ready to be proven wrong at any point in time. But I don't think I'm going to die this episode. And if I would have to die in multiple hits, because I ended up just wandering around in my own mind after saying that. Like, how am I going to take advantage of? Like, how am I going to find a way to do this? Because his one of my very close friends, he is a real life Fae, and some of that nature has started to rub off on me. I'm able to control it a lot better than he, er, to the point where I don't really use it much. But if I want to be chaotic, I can. And there is no better of a target for my chaotic urges than myself in the past. Because my future self expects it. My future self knows what I've done. My past self, that loser has no clue what I'm planning on doing. And I was about to say in 20 minutes. No, I just I just made plans to do something very specific in 20 minutes. But yeah, that loser has no clue what I'm doing tomorrow. For the most of tomorrow, I I know what's going on tomorrow evening, but here we go. Acts of the Lightning Crash with Disintegration 2. Again, that's just a cool name. All right, let's see what else have I never made the Primal Hoe. Yeah, let me do the Primal Shovel first. Because that one's the one that's most likely to backfire on me using it. Because I'm going to forget it's a 5x5 and just want a single block dug out. And as I was previously implying, I'm feeling slightly chaotic. Almost getting blown up by a creeper will do that to you, I guess. Alright, go ahead and Mana Salts. And then yeah, Mana Prism, an Earth Rune, and the Shovel. So your Mana Prism's gonna require this. See, Earth Rune I don't have. Another one. Two Source Rune. And I need some more Iron Nuggets. Yeah, that creeper was standing like in the perfect position to maximize damage to the house. Like if he had been over here, it probably would have been like slightly worse because of the item vaults, but though that wouldn't have been like damage to the base. That would have been damage to my soul. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And start this up. Rebel. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it was just knocked off. I just realized I never... Okay, it's light a candle. Good. I just realized I had never looked at the stuff for this one, and if it were either of these two, that would have been very bad. Let me just... There we go. We'll put you in... Nope. There we go. Alright, let's see. If I were to ritual, I need about 140 more. The Primal Hoe's gonna get me 20. I'm gonna need to do a bit of repeat crafting, aren't I? You know what, let me do a little bit of theory. I don't happen to have any obsidian on me. Sleep. At least isn't a bad idea to figure out what the primal fishing rod can do for me. Who knows? Maybe it'll greatly speed up the my fishing. Oh, I need more torches. There we go. Complete. You know what? Why not? It's ritual, moon shard, complete. There we go. Primal fishing rod, check. Ritually aligning a Primalite fishing rod to the sea has created a bringer of abundance. When used to fish up items from the water, I stand a good chance to receive more items per catch. Curiously, it also seems to yield more items when harvesting crops. The fishing rod doesn't seem to want to take on any other enchantments, though maybe I'll find a way around that in the future. Bounty. Huh. Alright. Yeah, that's all the primal tools. Yeah, the only thing left would be like primal sword, but as far as I know, that's not a thing. I still want to figure out what I'm missing though. Let's go and grab absorb. Yeah, that brings dispel and summon. Recall stone. And a runic grindstone. Okay. And then yeah, that brings pixies. Well, that's something new. Let's see, ambrosia. So far, I've learned that there are two types of magical attunement. Permanent and temporary. Permanent attunement comes from learning new secrets, and temporary comes from channeling mana. Both of these have drawbacks, however. Secrets take a long time to learn for permanent attunement, and there are only so many of them out there. And temporary attunement is just that. Temporary. I must continue channeling mana of that source or that attunement will fade. I wonder if there's another method with which I can induce attunement to a source. An absorb rune and a self rune. Okay. I've already got a self rune, absorb rune, and yeah, it needs another theory. Sky, sea, self, and stone slab. Alright. Self, 2, stone slab. And we'll put these in here for now. Sky and sea. Sky, sea. Complete. Rest and recuperation. Too much work dulls the mind. Perhaps an idea will strike you if you take some time to stop and smell the roses. Alright. Jukebox. That's fine. I've got, yeah, 1 diamond right over here. And we'll just 2 jump. Oh yeah, let me also just throw these in there. We got 1 jukebox. See, gonna need 4 sand. And where's my gunpowder? There it is. I was about to say, I know I've got some. There we go, block of TNT. And then I also want a rose bush. Do I? I don't think I've got a rose bush. Yeah, there's no quick biome search for that. Well, at least put the jukebox down. We'll set it right here. Yeah, the cooked potato is pretty simple. Ta-da! Now I should not have flint and steel and TNT in my hotbar both at the same time. Let me also just check. Do I happen to have any more? No, it doesn't look like it, because, yeah, that's what's called heartwood. And yeah, I can miss out the rosebush. There we go. Complete. So this is why the Grimoire was hinting at me about mana fruit. It's the key to my attunement. By performing the right ritual, I can transform mana fruit into a substance I've come to call ambrosia. Eating ambrosia will induce a small amount of attunement within me to the source with which it's aligned. There are 2 limits to ambrosia that I've been able to determine. First, I can only induce a small amount of attunement using it. Beyond that, it just won't work. And second, attuning myself to one source will deattune me to all of the others to a lesser degree. Is that like just with ambrosia or in general? Still, this may be the secret to unlocking greater levels of primal attunement to myself. Addendum 1, Infernal Ambrosia has a fiery aftertaste. Okay. I see pixies on there. I'm curious about that one. So I think I'll do a little bit more ritual. Magma cream, glowstone, and fermented spider eye. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, there's the magma cream. Gonna end up needing more of that later. Spider eye right here. Then do I have a... Yep, brown mushroom. There we go. What else did I need? I saw that there was a turtle helmet I can't do. Oh, glowstone, that's right. I can't really do the turtle helmet. Glowstone. Alright, iron sword, dark oak logs, crossbow, and a pumpkin. I don't have an iron sword on me. Alright. And it said... Yeah, okay, yeah, there's the crossbow. The dark oak log shouldn't be hard. And yeah, the pumpkin's not going to be hard either. It's specifically one carved, so... Oh, does that not work on that? Final. use the shears. Alright, put those in there. And then write dark oak log and an iron sword. I don't have any iron. I bet it's all in here. Yep. And then dark oak. There it is. I was about to say, there is no way I've gone through all my dark oak. Complete. More ritual practice, but... Well, rune summon. Another rune with largely apparent meanings takes some from somewhere else and brings that something here. And yeah, recall stone. Walking everywhere is such a drag, especially walking home. When you're doing that, all the fun is already behind you. I wonder if I can use magic to speed up the process. Is this something that'll just take me right back to my bed? If so, that is great. Oh yeah, I forgot I also had this bee nest. We'll put you here. And we'll go ahead and collect from these guys. And yeah, I should probably go make some more bottles. That's one thing about the honey is I don't need honey bottles very often because they're not my main source of food. So that one doesn't even really need a hopper. I could just fill it up manually. Alright. And then a stick of incense as well. Stick, flower. Observation. Oh, it's been a while since I've needed to make crystals for these. Well, the sun, I got no problem. And then the sea, not really a problem either. Where's my pickaxe? I must have used up the Primal pickaxe when I was doing that ritual thing and didn't even notice. Well, that's just great. I don't even get nether quartz when I break those with a spell. Alright. Well, let's see. 3. I can at least see dust. I've got these quartz shards. There we go. Three. Yeah, I can just these 6. There we go. New Primalite pickaxe. I got 2 quartz from that, so that saves me some time. Sun crystal, sea crystal. Check, check. Alright. I guess, yeah, we'll go in creature, because I'm curious about those pixies. Trickier than it seems. The creature rune affects neither the items inscribed upon nor its wielder, but another being altogether. And then master rune working. And area. Alright. Oh, there's this episode's timer. But first I would like to read this one. It gets a little lonely, living the life of a mage, always studying. So few people to talk to who can actually understand my work. I wonder if there are any magical life forms out there that would like to make friends. You know, I bet so. That can be tomorrow's project, because I've got to end this episode here. I hope you all have enjoyed. If so, find a way to let me know. If not, again, find a way to let me know that we can do better. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.